Hello and welcome to Rapyd Bytes. Today we're going to look at how to create a checkout page with custom elements. Rapyd is an API first company, and here in Rapyd Bytes we'll show you how to work with our API to accept, hold, and disperse funds using local payment methods. First, I did want to announce and just go through that there is a newly redesigned checkout page. I love this new look. It's really clean, and I love the size of these cards here as I expand it on my screen. Again, a checkout page is, if you haven't looked into the Rapyd checkout page and hosted solutions, I've created a link below for some more videos. But again, these are hosted solutions, which includes, as you could read here, PCI DSS certified. This means able to manage customer information and meet those requirements and the regulation. And so as I move forward, again, we're going to look at the Rapyd API to create a checkout page with custom elements. This means additional fields in the request that you can add. For example, something like including the collecting the billing address for the customer, holding already the customer card holder name, again the customer, and then there's also descriptions showing currency and payment info on the page, auto saving your customer's card, and so there's a list of custom elements here that will be included, the fields, the name, and then the description of each on the API reference here on the Rapyd docs. And so I'm going to go ahead and move forward. I do have included this webhook URL, and so as we make the calls, webhooks should be showing up and including the one where it saves customers' requests. So I'm just going to head over to work in Postman. You can download the Rapyd Postman collection in Docs, and you can look as I'm doing these requests, even add new requests for yourself by duplicating them. But I'm going to search up checkout page with custom elements. Just typing. There we go. Now I can spell it. And so here we have the example of the request. This is a little bit more than what you would see in the API reference page, but you could just copy what's in there and then add it to here. And again, these were some of the fields on the Rapyd API reference guide. And so here we're just going to do the amount 155 and a complete payment URL that is listed wrong. It's not. Let me correct that. All right, and save that. And we have Singapore, and Singapore dollar is the country and currency. Here is the error payment URL. We'll make sure to do an error, replicate an error in Sandbox here. The merchant reference ID, a custom reference for the client merchant. Here's actually a description that will go into the checkout page. You'll be able to actually see this line written, and again, because we have display description true, and here now we see the custom elements section. Billing address will be collected, card holder name will be set in the page already, display description will be true again, and then save card default. If you have any questions on this, you can comment below. Take a look at the API reference page, or go on community.rapyd.net to post a question. And I'm just going to send this. And so now we have a success for that, the operation ID. Here's the checkout page reference. If we wanted to retrieve a checkout page, we would use this ID and copy it into the parameters. And now we have the redirect URL. So this is where the customer will be redirected to once they make that complete request. And so now again we see the same design as the page. This is new design. So I'm just going to quickly fill out this card information and complete this payment. I'm filling out the card date, and then we have the cardholder name, pay, and now we have a successful payment here. And as I finish, it'll go to the complete page, and so that should be going through. Let me just double check. All right, let's see if we have the collect. Customer card added. All right. Well, let me actually complete this payment. Make sure its status is new, and then I can actually retrieve this. Retrieve checkout page, and here we go. And then now here is the payment. I can retrieve payment and see the status of this payment. All right, the payment should be closed. And so let me head back to the webhook. Let's try another one. And this time I'm just going to go directly to here. And then actually, yep, I'll go directly to from this request payment. Country, we'll do United Kingdom. We'll do 1,000. And this example will trigger 3DS, I believe. Oh, there we go. It actually has to be more than 1,000. So, okay. And so here we go. It has payment succeeded, payment completed. And so let me go back to the API now, and I'm going to do over 1,000, and this is actually going to trigger the 3DS. And now see, we have this. John Doe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so as one of the things for one of the triggers for Sandbox is if you create a payment that is more than 1,000 up to 2,000. If it's over 2,000, it'll trigger Sandbox errors. So just all simulation money, it'll trigger the 3DS. And yeah, oh, it looks like that went through. I guess I had just saved it, so needs a little time. But here we see now the payment over 1,000. It goes through, and here is the 3D verification. Here's basically the page and the payment method that we used here, and now here is the other payment completed that has gone through as well. And so here we see a customer name, card information that is saved as well. And so yeah, we have these payments succeeded and completed. Webhooks that has passed through And so let me do actually one more just to show you as this changed and point out with the payment. And so as we have a payment via checkout, I can head to this. This is where it says here payment via checkout. And so I will do the title of this, what we're doing here, payment or checkout page. Okay, checkout page with custom elements. And here we'll do back to Singapore dollar. And I'll go back. And so here's the descriptive checkout page with custom elements. Let's see, we'll do grab pay wallet. And now we're actually going to simulate an error. And so we could do success, and that will trigger a successful payment, but we're actually going to do an error. And I'm going to click pay here. And of course, we designated Rapyd Docs. For that to go there, you could designate any page where the user is redirected, the customer. Let's go to tutorials and learn how this works. And so let me go back to the webhooks here. We got two more. Here is the notification basically for that it first went through, and this is how it would say, hey, this is connected. You've gone through to now the customer logs into their own third-party login page, and so that part was successful. But then, of course, payment failed now, and that showed here in this webhook. And if we also get this payment ID, I can retrieve the payment. That will also show it is failed. And so the response here is a success, but here we see the status is error here. And you can check out again. I'll link that in the description below of the different statuses and what they mean for each. And here we see the description. And so, yeah, there is now different fields that you can add under the custom elements, even some reserved fields as merchant color. Some of the custom fields I've also included in the checkout page with FX, and those can be seen. Those videos can be watched. I'll link those below as well. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. You can comment below, or again, go on community.rapyd.net, open up a topic and ask any question and connect with other fintech developers. So we just learned how to create a checkout page and add some of the custom elements, connect them, and receive some of the webhooks back for successful payment with 3DS, and then also one with an error. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.